Antarctica is a realm that has been out of human reach for centuries, shrouded in many enigmas. Whether it's the Blood Waterfalls, enigmatic creatures, hidden lakes beneath the surface, or entire cities buried under thick layers of ice, Antarctica is filled with myths and mysteries that remain unresolved. It's the only continent on Earth where humans don't reside, as temperatures can plummet to as low as minus 90 degrees Celsius. Moreover, violent snowstorms occur with winds reaching speeds up to 300 kilometers per hour. Antarctica is also the driest continent, so dry that it's often classified as a desert, receiving just 51 millimeters of rain annually. Despite its harsh conditions, numerous nations have attempted to assert control over Antarctica for over a century. When you examine the Antarctic map, you'll notice that France claims a section, Norway lays claim to another, while Australia claims the entire right side. Additionally, the United Kingdom, Chile, Argentina, and New Zealand each claim portions of this frozen land. But why is there such fierce competition? What is hidden beneath the thick ice that compels the world's superpowers to vie for control? Today, we will delve into some of Antarctica's perplexing mysteries, explore who first discovered it, and investigate what secrets lie concealed beneath its icy expanse. Secrets that may explain why powerful nations seek control over it. Who discovered Antarctica? The answer depends on who you ask. The British assert they were the first to discover Antarctica, while the Russians claim they were the first to set foot on its land. However, the Greek philosopher Aristotle mentioned Antarctica thousands of years ago, asserting that the Earth is round and that the North and South poles are mirror images of each other. In 2021, a study by the Royal Society of New Zealand suggested that the Maori people, native to the Polynesian islands near Australia, might have been the first humans to reach Antarctica in the 7th century. Their ancient tales describe a frozen continent located at the southernmost part of the Earth. In recorded history, British officer James Cook was the first European to cross the Antarctic Circle and approach Antarctica. However, he turned his ship back 130 kilometers from the continent, as he didn't see Antarctica itself but encountered floating icebergs, and the sea conditions were too dangerous to continue. Cook famously stated that reaching the southern continent was so perilous that it seemed unlikely anyone would ever succeed in getting there. After Captain Cook, many others attempted to discover Antarctica but were unsuccessful. By the 19th century, competition among nations for economic dominance had escalated, with the world moving towards a new global order, with new trade routes and industries emerging. Every nation aimed to become a superpower in the coming century, and exploration became a priority. In 1819, the Russian Empire commissioned explorer Fabian von Bellingshausen to circumnavigate the globe and discover new lands and continents. In 1820, Fabian disproved Cook's prediction by reaching the Southern Ocean and getting very close to Antarctica, though he never actually set foot on it. Nonetheless, he is recognized as the first person in modern history to have seen Antarctica. Between 1900 and 1920, several explorers made attempts to reach Antarctica. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott and his team reached Antarctica in 1911, traveling around 400 miles inland, but they had to turn back due to severe weather conditions and starvation. Tragically, their return journey was disastrous, and Scott and his team perished from freezing temperatures and snowstorms. After World War I, several nations dispatched teams to Antarctica, seeking to claim the continent. In 1939, following Adolf Hitler's orders, the German Air Force dropped Nazi flags in Antarctica to assert Nazi Germany's claim to the land. After World War II, many nations established research stations in Antarctica, leading to several astonishing discoveries about the continent. One of the most remarkable revelations is that millions of years ago, Antarctica was not covered by ice, but instead was a warm continent with dense forests. Scientists from Imperial College London discovered fossilized wood, indicating that Antarctica was once a lush, forested land around 90 million years ago. Additionally, they uncovered the fossils of insects typically found in warmer climates. Another incredible discovery is that beneath the 3 kilometers thick ice, there are 400 lakes, each possessing a unique ecosystem. These lakes are home to marine life that is not found anywhere else on Earth, including giant spiders and transparent jellyfish. This hidden world beneath the ice continues to puzzle scientists. One of the most iconic phenomena in Antarctica is the Blood Waterfalls in McMurdo Valley, where the water appears to be flowing with blood. Recently, scientists discovered that the red coloration of the water is due to water from an extremely salty lake beneath the ice, which had been cut off from the atmosphere. The high iron content in the water reacts with oxygen and sunlight, causing it to oxidize and take on a rusty red hue. The third great mystery and conspiracy surrounding Antarctica is the possibility of an ancient civilization lying beneath the ice. Numerous individuals have claimed to have witnessed alien spacecraft in the area. In 2016, a series of unusual activities were recorded in Antarctica, giving rise to widespread conspiracy theories involving UFOs. Political analysts suggest that these activities may be secret operations conducted by countries like the United States and others. Antarctica also holds a covert political significance that is largely unknown. While the rest of the world is engrossed in various geopolitical concerns, superpowers like the U.S., China, and the former Soviet Union have been sending expeditions to Antarctica for decades. China, in particular, has established multiple research stations on the continent. According to the 1969 Antarctic Treaty, any country is permitted to conduct scientific research in Antarctica, but the results must be shared with all nations. In 1992, a survey by the U.S. Geological Department revealed that Antarctica holds vast reserves of natural gas and oil, estimated at 500 billion barrels. However, countries like China are not primarily interested in the oil and gas reserves, but rather in the rare earth minerals found in the region, such as osmium, praseodymium, and dysprosium, critical materials for electronics. These minerals are in high demand due to the growing shift from oil and gas to renewable energy sources, such as electric cars and lithium-ion batteries. The competition to control these valuable resources is driving superpowers to stake their claims in Antarctica, despite the continent's extreme environment. The final mysterious discovery concerning Antarctica is the Southern Ocean, one of the most perilous seas on Earth. This ocean regulates the Earth's climate and water supply, as it connects with both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. According to scientists, the Southern Ocean absorbs approximately 15% of the world's carbon emissions, and its significance is increasing as global warming melts the ice, unveiling valuable resources that were once locked beneath the frozen surface. Even today, ongoing research continues in Antarctica, and who knows what additional enigmatic discoveries await in the future. This is only a glimpse into the secrets of this frozen continent, which remains one of the most profound mysteries on our planet.